Hey, it's Lucky Bubs. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I thought it'd be quite cool if I took you through the process of making like a spread in my sketchbook, or like a page in my sketchbook. So I'm gonna be doing a double page, and I'm probably gonna be doing it here. And I have a few ideas for what I want to draw. So I want to draw something that I haven't really drawn before. So I was thinking either Miles Morales or maybe like someone from Valorant. I play the game a lot, but yeah, that's the plan. And I'm probably going to be using water markers or acrylic pens, and because as you can see, I use those quite a bit, and it's something I very much enjoy using, and it brings me joy to see how vibrant they are. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, so I started by getting some references on Pinterest, and I found some pretty good ones, although a lot of them were AI modified because Pinterest keeps adding this tag, even if it's not AI modified, which is kind of annoying. And yeah, then we just moved on to the sketch. I feel like the sketch, didn't really come out as good as I wanted it to, but I feel like it came out good enough so that I can continue, and if I color it and then fine line it, it should hopefully come out okay. It's kind of like a trust the process, especially when it comes to using markers like these, because I feel like I'm not very good at them until I add that line art, and then my art just kind of pops. So I'm praying and praying that it comes out really, really good, but we'll see. Another thing is that I really struggled with his hair because his haircut is kind of at an angle, um, and I suck at perspectives, so it was a bit of a challenge, but I'm really glad that I'm trying something new here with his hairstyle. So I think that's pretty cool, and yeah, I'm really excited to color him, but yeah, and also I'm so sorry for the shaky camera. I lost my tripod. I don't know where I've put it. I don't know where it's disappeared to. And hopefully before next video, I'll be able to find it again. But we'll see. Hopefully before the next clip, I'll be able to find it again. I don't know where it is, basically. But yeah, I really like how his expression came out. I think it came out really good, and I'm excited to finish it. I actually have maybe three skin tone colors. I have this pale one, and then maybe these, right? Because nowadays art sets don't come with, well, I guess they've never really come with a lot of range in their colors, and also I can't open it. Ow! Another thing I struggle with these markers is that they don't blend very well. And I guess maybe I should carry a cup of water maybe, and I think maybe they'd blend better. But as it stands. As you can see, I decided to just color in with my wet, what is it called? Water-based markers? I was gonna say acrylic markers, but my wet acrylic markers, but they're not, the water-based markers. And yeah, I tried to blend in some shadows, especially within the side of the face where the fire isn't. So I've kind of pictured it so that he's facing away from the fire. So I did add a bit of shadow on the left side of his face. And then the hair, I decided to just color in all the dark brown, and then try and add in the yellow hair dye in afterwards, because I figured it would just be easier than trying to blend with these acrylic, not acrylic, these water-based markers on the paper that it is, because the paper that I'm using is it's not a thick sketchbook, so the paper is quite thin, and so I didn't want to overwhelm the paper and get all that bubbling that you get when you use too much water or wet-based materials on supplies. So yeah, that's what I did there. So I don't know how much was recorded before because my phone is running out of storage, but that's okay. So I've done the outline for that now, and now I've got to focus on the hair. Now, I'm a bit scared to do the hair because I don't exactly know how much of it has color on it and how much is not. And also the what's it called, the sketch got covered up because of the colors. So okay, and then hopefully my acrylics will go on top of this. I think they will. Maybe. A little bit. I'll blend it in a bit. yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have to do like multiple layers, which is totally fine. Also, I really have to apologize for the microphone quality that just like skipping in and out, and also the camera angle. I had to balance it on top of my water bottle, in order to like actually capture the image, I guess. And yeah, it's not the best, but it works out a little bit better than just holding it so that it was all like all over the place. Yeah, I really don't know what happened to my tripod, so... So like here I'm gonna do like an orange outline. Well, I guess like yellow at first and then fade it to orange. Because obviously the background's gonna be fire. Because he's... If you don't know Phoenix, his like whole thing is like fire and stuff. Kind of why he's called Phoenix, I think. So that's what I'm gonna do. So he's kind of like facing away from the fire. So I guess, yeah, so this would be lit up and then this side would be darker. Which is fine. And then change that. And I'm gonna go back over with the yellow. But for now I'm gonna just add some orange. And also I might get out my other paint markers because these ones are drying out a little bit. Okay, and then we just gotta do the background now, which is honestly the worst part for me. I actually hate doing backgrounds. Okay, somebody remind me to get like a better camera or something for the next like video where I do this, or like get a better angle, because like this is so like fuzzy, like you cannot see exactly how it looks like. So I'm gonna take a picture. Here you go. And it looks so much better in person than on camera. I actually hate how much cameras ruin traditional art sometimes, because like, oh my god, it looks so much better on the in person than on camera, because I'm watching this footage back and I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? Like, hello? Like, it looks so different, and yeah, it does not do it a justice. Anyway, so here is what I did for the background. I basically just used my orange, what do you even call it? My orange water-based marker to do the like flames, and then I added like this darker red as like a inside flame, like a smaller flame, and added a bit of yellow acrylic, and then dried it out to make it kind of have a bit of like texture or like definition to it. And then I did the background like a blue, and added darker blue to add more like I said, depth and definition to the background. And then going back, I added some like orange and red embers, and then finally I went in with my white acrylic marker, like my big fake Posca pen, and kind of just added like highlights and went around the like flame side of him, like, you know, the bit that's facing the flame, and added just like a white outline to make it more like lit up. And yeah, I think it came out pretty good, all things considered. Like the most like all like considering the most scuffed like setup ever. I think it came out pretty good. So yeah, let's move on to the next page. So the next page I was thinking of making like a flip on, or like, you know, like more interactive where you can like flip it out and like look at it. Like I had done in my sketchbook previously, but I wasn't exactly certain what the plan was. So I'll let you watch that. As it turns out, I did not do the interactive sketchbook as I decided. Well, as I thought I was going to do. I decided to just sketch out a page whilst I was watching the South Park movie. And, well, I said the South Park movie. I'm specifically referring to the Bigger, Longer, and Uncut movie. So yeah, so I started out by just like sketching out my idea, which I wanted to draw Butters because he's always been one of my favorite characters, as well as Kenny. Obviously, I didn't draw it in the South Park art style. You can see that. And I decided to use like my more anime-ish art style. So I kind of have like three go-tos, which is like super cartoony, like kind of in between anime and like cartoon, and then like I suppose it's more like realism, but I never use that one, let's be for real. Like I hate drawing realism. I don't hate it, but I find it frustrating. Anyway, so that's how the sketching went. I decided to do them both on different sides of the page to get like a different like composition to make it look kind of cool, I guess. And then I accidentally got a bit too excited when sketching because I shaded his eyes a little bit. Then I moved on to coloring. Again, I used my watercolor markers, and since I only have one skin tone, I'm really glad that Kenny's face and stuff kind of gets covered. And I was able to use the same skin color for Butters as I did for Kenny. And yeah, I don't know. it's just a shame that markers always come with like such like a loose skin tone set. Like, it's kind of frustrating because like you don't really get that much diversity, and you kind of have to like mix and match all your colors and like hope that it comes out nice, and it often looks like really muddy afterwards, which sucks. So yeah, I ended up just like coloring them all in with my watercolor markers, and then I moved on to do like shading with the markers as well. Now, I didn't blend it in, I just kind of like did a flat shading, and it kind of just like, I don't even know, it kind of like blended itself a little bit, but not really. After that, I decided to go back with my my black acrylic marker, and I went over all of the old pencil lines and did the outline of the art. For the backgrounds, I decided to do ninja stars for Butters, because that's how he like got that scar in his eye. You'll see that a lot in a lot of people's headcanons online. And then I also added stars for Kenny, just because I felt like adding something in the background. So I felt like ninja stars and stars added, I don't know, it kind of added something. And yeah, I really like how this page came out. It does contrast a lot with the Phoenix page, but I don't really mind that much, because I'm not gonna lie, like, my sketchbook is just to show my interests and like show what I've been working on, so it's not really something I'm too bothered about with it being mismatched on like either side. I know some people are very like adamant that each page or like each spread needs to like match, but for me personally, it's just not that big a deal, because I kind of like having all of my interests on different pages and stuff. And then after all of that, I just went back in with like my gel pen and just added a bit of shading in like the eyes and stuff. And yeah, that is it. That's the final spread. I think I really like how it came out. I could have done better, but you know what? I'm not gonna like be too critical, because you know, it's cute. I like it. I think it's a great addition to my sketchbook. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and I hope to do another one of these soon, maybe. Because it was quite fun recording my process and being able to do that, but I'd also like to do it with like different materials. And yeah, let me know if you join the Discord. You can show me your own work, and I'd love to see it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.